I'm John McPeak, and you are watching Community Focus, presented by the Friends of MCTV. In this third segment, our guest is Captain Brian Goodwill, the Executive Director of the Midland Corps of the Salvation Army. Welcome to Community Focus.
Thank you, John.
Captain, what are the Salvation Army programs that benefit folks in the greater Midland area during this holiday season?
Well, we've got a number of programs, of course, going on. One of our most famous ones is our annual Red Kettle Campaign, which is one of our annual fundraisers, one of the largest fundraisers that we do every year. This year, our goal is to raise $108,000. Basically, we started November 11th, and we're going through December 24th, Christmas Eve, to raise those funds. And that money is used locally right here in our Midland community throughout the year, not just at the holiday season, but year-round, you know, to help with things like rent assistance for families here in Midland County, groceries, transportation, all kinds of different needs that people in our community have that come to the Salvation Army looking for a little bit of help. So that's probably our biggest one, and one that we're also always looking for more volunteers to help us out with. We've got about 13 locations all around town. We're ringing those bells about 6 days a week. So there's a lot of different times and opportunities for groups, families, individuals to volunteer, get involved in some of those different kind of ways with that Red Kettle Campaign. In addition to the kettles, we also have our Christmas toy shop, our Toys for Kids distribution, and that's coming up in December. On the 21st of December will be the distribution day, and again, that's another great opportunity for people to volunteer as well as donate. Just like with the kettles, they can give time, they can give actual gifts, they can give some funds towards that. And basically the way that the toy shop works is we had a number of families coming in to the Salvation Army to register for that at the end of October and start of November for a few weeks there. And so they've all come in, they've gotten registered, and now we need the toys to be able to distribute to them coming up. And then we also have volunteer needs for people to come and help us to be what we call our elves, to kind of go through the gift shop with the folks and help them kind of pick out gifts for their children so that everybody is covered for that. Obviously we need the toys as well, and we've got different companies that have collected toys for us that have been host sites for toy collection sites, businesses and stores around town. Others are just doing some internal toy drives or money collecting with their own groups or businesses as well, and all of it really helps us out.
Well, there's another program that you mentioned when we spoke earlier about. It's a AdoptAFamily program. How does that work?
The AdoptAFamily program is similar to the Toys for Kids program in that these families have already come and registered. It's the same group of people that have come and registered already. So Midland County residents who are living in low income with children in their household. And instead of coming to the toy shop and selecting gifts through the toy shop program, so a family that is adopted has a sponsor, and that sponsor will contact that family directly. The Salvation Army serves as an intermediary there and provide that contact information. And so then that family and that donor, that sponsor, they'll be able to kind of connect and look at not just what are some of the gift ideas for the kids, but maybe what are some of the additional family needs. Maybe some groceries or a full meal for Christmas. Sometimes they'll also look a little bit at maybe what mom or dad would like to have as well. So it's similar to the toy shop program, only it's maybe a little bit more inclusive for those families that are selected for the adoption process, and it just makes sure that these families and these donors get to connect in a way that maybe they wouldn't necessarily through the toy shop program.
Now, the red kettles are very obvious. They're out in the community, and we all see those. But so to volunteer or donate for some of these other programs, what's the best way to contact you or contact the Salvation Army?
Two really easy ways to do that. One is through our website, samidland.org, and there's a wonderful way you can just very securely donate online through that website. If somebody's looking for volunteer opportunities or to sign up to volunteer, the best way is probably to call our main office, and that number is area code 989-496-2787, and they can talk with our volunteer coordinator, Casey. She'd be delighted to get them plugged into one of the many different opportunities we have throughout the season.
And the Red Kettle Campaign, again, goes through
Christmas Eve. Occasionally in the past we have extended that kind of that week between Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. We're hoping to have reached our goal this year and not have to do that, but every once in a while we'll do that as well. But we'll be hopefully wrapping up Christmas Eve.
And the 21st is the adopt or the
The toy shop distribution.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Yep.
Well, Captain Goodwill, thank you for appearing on Community Focus and keep us informed about the programs for the Midland or the Salvation Army. In our final segment today, we will hear about the Senta House and the Northern Star Express train.